Hey, good morning to all you Norte Americanos. So this is pretty much a morning in the life of Vallarta. So Dan and I will get up early, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the morning, a las 6 por la mañana, and off we go. The routine is we leave the resort and we go and catch the bus. We could take a taxi, there's plenty of them, but honestly, the bus is our favorite mode of transportation because I get to ride on a bus with bad shocks along cobblestones, which is a lot of fun. So anyway, you have to actually kind of stick your body out there and wave at the bus, and hopefully it'll stop. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. This is me asking if it's heading to El Centro, heading downtown. Yes, and on we get. So sometimes there's seats. The other morning we got on and the bus was so crowded there was almost nowhere to move. You just had to stand near the front, which again, we kind of like. And then you definitely have to keep your eye out. It's about a 10-minute ride down to where we get off. And here is, apparently Dan's doing ass cam. And yeah, we get off about 3 blocks from the beach. If you can watch this part of the video without throwing up, I applaud you. So anyway, this is the this is called Playa Rosita, which is at the one end of the Malecon, which is that pier or that waterfront, that everybody goes to in Puerto Vallarta. So that was Blanca, who I've met and swam with a couple times over the last 4 years. So essentially, this is the direction we're swimming in, kind of about as far as you can see down that beach. It's about 1,000 meters down. You can see those tree limbs in the distance, the far distance. We swim about to there and back again. So it's about 1,000 meters down, 1,000 meters back. And then we swim with the pelicans, of course, because they're out in numbers. So everybody just pretty much, you kind of wade in. There's these really large rocks right there as you wade in. So you have to get off of your feet and swimming as soon as you can. Otherwise, your toes take a beating. And this is really interesting because this is as much a social time as a swim time. So everyone will swim out. They'll assemble out here near those white buoys. And, everybody, of course, is talking, and except me. I mean, I do sometimes talk, I just can't hear well. So that's me right there with a black cap, with the orange over yellow buoy. Here's somebody who is, took off a little early. So everybody, I would say everybody just filters in and off they go. Now, the interesting thing is when we get down to the far end of the Malecon, like I best said, about 1,000 meters down, everyone just stops. Whoever gets there first stops and waits. And essentially, you can see it's all in the distance, separated, of course, as you expect with open water swimming. And we all collect it down, 500 yards offshore or something, 400 yards offshore. Not that far, probably 200 really. And everybody hangs out, and you wait for everybody to show up. So it's like 10 minutes, kind of like we used to do at Lacane with the big tree. We all wait, we show up, everybody's floating and talking. There were pictures taken this morning. It was actually pretty cool. I mean, but it's like I said, it's very social time. So usually by the time we start swimming again, my shoulders have gotten tight. So here I am on my way back in. I only swam 1 lap this time. Typically I do 2. So for about 4,000 meters, today was a 2,000 meter day. Then I always stop right there before coming in because, of course, I have to pee. And then everybody, hangs out up here by this monument or by this statue. It's actually more of a monument, I think. I can't remember what it's about. They talk, they hang out, they eat. There's a little cafe off to the right of where you're looking. And, that's where I like to go and get a cup of coffee and some cookies for my chief videographer. And then we just hang out. Everybody talks. It's been great because everyone. Now I think this is a swimmer thing, but everyone is very social, very welcoming. It just happens to be that, down here they also combine that with, lots of hugging, lots of, kisses on the cheek. So this is Rogero, in the white cap. I've swam with him twice over the last 4 years. Super nice guy. Here we are talking about the names of all the strokes. And then, as is usual, when you're done with open water swimming, you put your towel around yourself, and that's Roberto. And then you have to change by holding your towel while dropping trowel. That is the morning in the life of Vallarta. This is pretty much what Dan and I do. And sometimes the women folk, the las jefas, will meet us down for breakfast. But typically, we'll just come back after. And that's our story, and we are sticking to it.